Hello everybody, this is Mystic, and welcome back to my library. This is episode 16, I think, of Let's Play Danganronpa, Trigger Happy Havoc. And in our last episode, we actually discovered 2 bodies. This is only chapter 3, right? Are we gonna have enough people living by the end of this game? Because I wasn't expecting to lose 2 people in this last episode, but we lost Hifumi and Taka, or Mondo Taka. You know, the PG version of Mondo. But yeah, we lost both of them, and now we're going to probably start the investigation, and that's where we're going to be taking off from here. So, Hifumi's body, discovered in the nurse's office. Taka's body, discovered in the equipment room. And by the way, what the hell happened to the other people that were supposed to be looking for the escaped person? Because they're not here. I was witness to 2 nightmares, one right after the other. No, they weren't nightmares. This is harsh reality. The true nightmare is this reality, the reality I have to face every day. But still. Oh, they are here. Why is this happening? Hello? Toko? Don't tell me Toko too. Relax, she just passed out when she saw the blood. The blood? Oh, that's right. When Toko is, Toko, she has a fear of blood, huh? We've tried everything to get her to wake up, but no luck. Just leave her be for now. It's like he said. I should have just left her alone. I should just leave her alone for now. Okay. Okay, Sakura. Okay. Another hammer. Now it's Justice Hammer 4, and it's even bigger than before. Is that suspicious individual responsible for killing Taka, too?
However...
But why is it Justice Hammer 4? Huh? What do you mean? Celeste was attacked with Justice Hammer 1. Then Hifumi was hit with Justice Hammer 2. But this time, it was Justice Hammer 4. What happened to number 3? Oh, so she doesn't know about Hifumi yet. Ah!
What?
What's the matter? Well, when you mentioned Justice Hammer 3, you just reminded me.
What?
Out with it. Do you know something? Actually, Taka's not the only one that's been killed. Hifumi's dead too.
What?
What?
Hey!
Hifumi's been killed? Yeah.
I see.
Which is why you came to get us. Then we better go check it out.
Damn.
Of course, come on. So Sakura, Byakuya, and I rushed out of the physics lab. I still need to get a good look at the physics lab because I'm pretty sure I saw some sort of drag marks in there before I ran into the back room. But as soon as we were out of the physics lab...
Oh.
Ah. Celeste, aren't you supposed to be waiting in the nurse's office? Something has come up. Yeah, I heard. Hifumi is dead, right?
Indeed.
Well, that is not all. It is gone. Huh? What's gone? It has disappeared. Disappeared. Hifumi's body has disappeared. What?
What did you say?
What are you talking about? It's disappeared. Don't be ridiculous.
Come on.
Are you serious?
What?
What the heck is happening here?
Hey!
Everyone, back to the nurse's office. I practically leapt down the stairs, nearly losing my balance. I reached the nurse's office, completely out of breath. Huh? I couldn't believe my eyes. Hifumi's body was there just a few minutes earlier. It just disappeared? Me and Celeste went to the bathroom, but we were only gone for like a minute. And then when we got back...
Indeed.
This must be the work of the culprit. They must have come and carried the body away. They really must be enjoying this. Enjoying the sight of us standing around frightened and confused. We're all going to die here. We're going to die just like those guys did.
What did you say?
I don't believe this. I don't believe a body would just disappear.
Why?
First, there were 2 murders, and now one of the bodies has been taken? This is unnatural.
Huh?
Hold on. What do you mean 2 murders?
Ina.
Taka's been killed. We found him in the equipment room.
No way!
It can't be. Taka too? It can't be. It can't be.
No!
Hina, calm down. We're all gonna die. All of us. They're gonna kill all of us. Then who might be the next target? Toko? Huh?
What?
I completely forgot. She's still unconscious in the equipment room.
Well,
You left her at the scene of the crime? We didn't have a choice. She passed out and refused to wake up.
huh?
She's still unconscious.
Damn.
Wait, so you knew she was up there and said nothing? Why? That annoying little insect that clings to me wherever I go, we'd be better off without her.
Bastard!
You bastard. Calm down. You forgot about her, didn't you? You have no right to blame me. Everyone stop fighting right now. We need to hurry back.
Huh?
I can't take this anymore. I don't want anybody else to die. Byakuya, if something happens to Toko, I'll never forgive you. I don't know why I just did Sakura voice for that, but whatever. We shot out of the... Oh my god, we are seriously, like, getting all of our steps in today. We shot out of the nurse's office and bolted up the stairs, heading back to the 3rd floor. This kind of reminds me of Clue. Did you guys ever see the Clue movie where, like, they're literally running from room to room in the house trying to solve everything, and then everybody gets all winded towards the end? We ran back to the equipment room at full speed, and when we got there, I swear... Toko! Thank God you're okay. But right away I noticed there was something very different here. It was gone. Taka's body, which should have been right there, had disappeared. This can't be happening. Are we hallucinating all this or something? No, it's not a hallucination. I know I saw it before. And what I'm seeing now isn't what I saw before. Thanks, Captain Obvious.
Huh?
Well, what? Are you saying Taka disappeared too?
Stop talking.
Stop saying disappeared. It didn't just vanish into thin air. Obviously, whoever did this has the body. But why would they do that? I couldn't possibly begin to imagine. Anyway, our costume suspect is clearly continuing his crime spree. What makes us so sure it's a he? When did we last see Kyoko? We haven't seen Kyoko all day, but again, she is far too obvious for this. I don't know. I still don't trust Celeste because I feel like she kind of distracted us from Hifumi before. And I still kind of feel like maybe two people are working together, but if that's the case, we are down to very few people at this point. So I'm not quite sure how the next few chapters are going to work. We gotta hurry up and catch him before he kills all of us.
Not possible.
Oh, I don't think you have to worry about that.
Huh?
Huh? Think about it. Who could possibly be responsible for killing and hiding these dead bodies?
Well...
Well, Hifumi's cry went up. Wait, when Hifumi's death cry went up, everyone here was together on the 3rd floor.
It is so.
After that, we split into 2 groups. And now this time, you came all... I cannot words! And now this time, you all came here as a group from the nurse's office. In other words, the only ones who could have done this are Hiro and Kyoko. Oh yeah, that's right, we don't know where Hiro is either. Who are still missing. Hold on a second. Kyoko has an alibi for when Celeste and Hifumi were attacked. There's no question that she was in the dining hall with us. You seem very adamant about defending her. Perhaps you are in love? I was in love with Sayaka. Or he was. I'm not. She was creepy. That's not it at all.
That's fine.
Well, anyway, yes, I do accept Kyoko's alibi.
Let's see.
Which means the suspicious individual we're looking for can be none other than Hiro. Which further means there will be no more murders. The regulations are very clear about that. Oh, that's right. There's a rule that says you can only kill a maximum of 2 people.
That's right.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that rule. As long as that rule is in place, there will not be a murder. If they were to break that rule... Oh! I'd mince ya! Mince ya without a second thought. Mince ya, grind ya, turn you into a paste. By the way, did you know that fish paste can also refer to shellfish, like shrimp or crabs? Thanks for that information, Monokuma. Indeed.
Let's see.
So, since 2 people have been killed, there is no possibility of any more.
Perhaps.
You knew that from the beginning, didn't you, Byakuya? Which means you knew Toko was never in danger. I still meant it when I said we'd be better off without her, though.
In other words.
Anyway, that in mind, we can now relax and search for the 2 missing bodies. The 2 missing bodies. 2 people have been killed, and their bodies have been hidden. The only one without an alibi, the only one who could possibly have done it, is Hiro. But is he really the killer? And what about Kyoko? If she's not involved in this case, where did she go?
What?
Hey, Makoto, what's the matter? Huh? Oh, it's nothing. Whatever. We need to go find those bodies. Our little narrative here can't move forward.
So then...
Very well. Let's split up and begin searching.
But...
There is no need to be afraid. No more murders will take place during this case.
I mean...
I know that. I think I do, but...
Hina.
If you're still nervous, I'll come with you.
Huh?
Okay, thank you. No need to thank me. Then let's get moving. Yell out if you find anything. Byakuya left the equipment room, followed by the others. I have to try and find the 2 missing bodies. So are we at investigation mode now? No? Alright, hang on. I want to go back in here because I'm pretty sure I saw something. No, wait, no, those are wires. Oh. They're wires. They're not dragging marks. Never mind. But... is it possible... this huge thing is just an air purifier. Frankly, that sounds like bullcrap to me. I mean, I'm sure there's no more reason to be in here, but just to be safe, I can still look at Toko. What is this? This is a tarp. It's a tarp! I don't see anything out of the ordinary here, but that would be a good way to move a body. Just saying. When Toko is, Toko, she has a fear of blood. I don't think we have to worry about anyone else dying, so I'll just leave her here for now. Yeah, let's just leave her on the floor. That seems wise. Alright, so it looks like I don't have to worry too much about the weapon and stuff. Like, I haven't been told that this is an official investigation yet, so... it looks like, right now, we're just looking for the 2 bodies. Now, I suspect they're on this floor... only because this has just recently opened up and I was able to inspect a couple of things here that I was curious about why I could inspect them. Like that garbage can in, what was that, the nurse's office? Oh wait, that's not even on this floor. I don't know, but I'm just gonna look around. Oh, wait a minute. If I should probably look at the map. Although talking to these people wouldn't hurt. Where could 2 bodies have disappeared to?
Damn.
We need to search the bodies that have disappeared. Or search for the bodies. What happens after that? It's locked? Huh. The door must be locked. But why? That door was not locked before. Nobody is finding this suspicious?
Huh?
Really?
Damn.
Nobody is finding that suspicious. I don't know about that. That seems sketchy. But I can't seem to do anything about it right now. I'm gonna keep that in the back of my mind, though. What else do we have in here? Rec room? Now, if you were to hide a body, you wouldn't just leave them in plain sight, right? You'd probably put them inside of something. Doesn't seem especially important. Okay. Nothing. Nothing. Okay, so there doesn't seem to be anything here. I'm still curious as to... Wah! Hi! Makoto!
Come on.
Why are you just standing there? We need to get to the repository. Huh? You mean?
Indeed.
I found them. The friggin' art room, right? Isn't that where I just was? Hifumi and Taka's bodies had both been hidden in the repository.
Goodbye.
I've already told Hina and Sakura. We'll go on ahead. Their bodies were in the repository? I mean, I was wondering why I couldn't interact further with that door. Okay. Are the bodies here somewhere? I have to wonder where they could have been hidden. But we found them already, dude. Up ahead is the repository. The doorknob turned. I guess it's unlocked. Then I have no choice but to go inside. So I opened the door. And when I entered... Game! I mean it! You gotta stop! Oh no. Oh, it's just them again. But I was right. That's a tarp. The two bodies that had disappeared were right here. The smell of blood made me gag. What I saw before my eyes was unquestionable, unavoidable, unwavering reality. And then I heard the announcement for a second time.
A body has been discovered.
Wait a minute. Why is he saying the announcement now? Why didn't he say it before? Because both of them were found at exactly the same time. Why is this second announcement only being said now? Does that mean that one of them wasn't actually dead until this very second? Because if that's the case, and I don't think anybody checked pulses on either person. If that's the case, that might change this a little bit. Okay, so my new theory is that one of the two people that died was working with somebody else to kill off the other person, and then something went wrong. So now there's only one person living that is involved in this case, and the other person is already dead. That's my new theory, because why is Monokuma making this announcement right now? He should have done it before, or he should have said, like, there were two bodies discovered, but no, he said a body. He didn't say the bodies. He didn't say bodies. He said a body, and he only said it once. So why is he saying it now? It's been a while. One of them wasn't dead. I'm not sure who, but one of them wasn't dead.
After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
Is somebody going to point this out? And so here we are.
It's the Monokuma file!
Thanks. I'm going to hand them out when you find... I was going to hand them out when you found the bodies the first time, but I thought something might happen.
What?
It was really hard to resist, but turns out I was right.
Stop talking.
Just hand it over already.
Punishment is waiting for you.
Now make sure to investigate with all your mental might and prepare for the class trial.
See ya later!
Bye. Well then, now that we found the bodies, all that's left is to uncover the culprit.
What the heck?
Hold on. How can you be so calm? I mean, they're dead, you know?
That's terrible.
Dead! Gone forever! They're never coming back! Awful. This is just too awful. Hina suddenly burst into tears. She clutched at Hifumi's lifeless body.
Who would do this? Why? Why?
Large wet tears fell from her eyes. The tears landed on Hifumi's cheeks. If this were some world of make-believe, that might have been when Hifumi opened his eyes. But this wasn't a movie. Or is it? This wasn't...
He's alive again?
The heck is happening right now?
Where am I? Cold. So cold. Is winter coming?
What are you, on Game of Thrones now?
Hifumi! Wake up!
Huh? That's right. I remember now. Hope's Peak.
Come on, you gotta wake up!
I remember everything before I met you all. I met you all.
What? Before I met you all, I met you all? Is that a clue? His memories are blending together. He has nothing useful to offer us. Byakuya, I wouldn't be so sure.
The light, it's reaching out to me like
Seriously?
the tail of a comet.
Does nobody know how to take a pulse in this game?
Hey, Hifumi! Who was it? Who attacked you? Who tried to kill you?
Who killed me? That's right. I remember their name. Yasu. Hero.
Really? This is too obvious. His eyes closed, and then they never opened again. Death for the second time. Absolute, undeniable death. No matter how many more of Hina's tears splashed on his face, there was no second miracle. Reality set in again. This isn't some stereotypical fantasy world. Tears can't restore a person's vitality.
Honestly.
You have no tears, do you? No blood in your veins, no calcium in your bones. At least you have your meat.
Stop talking.
You're just angry. Going out of his way to return just to leave us with those unnecessary dying words? Now this game has become exceedingly boring. He said Yasuhiro, right?
Then perhaps...
Yasuhiro Hagakure. That is the only person he could have been referring to.
So, in other words,
And with that, the case is solved. No, sorry, no. Assaulting people and even killing Taka and Hifumi, and then going so far as to hide their bodies? A criminal that hides his face behind a mask and uses a bunch of giant wooden hammers? Is that what Hiro is?
What is this?
If it's true, I can't forgive him. No way can I ever forgive him. To kill two of our friends?
that's fine.
Anyway, it's about time we track down the culprit in our little life or death game here. Although this time, it's not all that life or death. The trial will conclude without much trouble.
Indeed.
Yes, it does look that way. No, sorry. It's going to begin again. We have to go through this one more time. I have to accept it. I have no choice but to go through with this, to make sure everyone survives. I mean, are we sure that Hifumi is dead? Could he just be playing, like, okay. Humor me for a minute. Say that he pretends to be dead, and we assume that it's correct, because apparently nobody knows how to take a pulse in this game. He kills Taka, and then pretends to die. Also, maybe somehow stages that attack with the robot. I don't know. And then wakes up, quote unquote, blames Hiro, and then it, quote unquote, dies again in order to become the Blackened and be successful at it. I don't know. I mean, I don't know if Hifumi is that smart, but like, nobody's tried that yet. Nobody has tried playing dead yet, and I'm wondering if that's actually the case here. Okay, investigation start. First, I'd better check the Monokuma file. The victims were Hifumi Yamada and Kiyotaka Ishimaru. The cause of death for each was a blow to the head. It is thought they were both killed with a similar weapon. That's it?
Very strange.
Yeah, it's pretty strange. We got way less information this time than before. That is no problem. After all, the events of this case unfolded before our very eyes. We should know more about what happened than the Monokuma file could anyway. Maybe.
Well,
There's something else that's bothering me. Someone else has been missing for quite a while. Are you talking about Kyoko? Yeah, we kind of forgot about her. Without a doubt, she has an alibi for when Celeste and Hifumi were attacked. But what if the killer wasn't acting alone? What if they had an accomplice? An accomplice? An accomplice? What are you doing here?
Monokuma appears!
Don't be rude. I'm here to answer your question. What question?
Yep.
You're talking about accomplices, right? I'm pretty sure I explained it before, didn't I? During the first class trial.
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear, if there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
So you ask, and so I shall answer.
I don't
Each
actually
murder
remember
is
this
allowed
part.
to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
Right, so it doesn't really work out too well for the accomplice.
So in other words, two people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
Right, so who would actually do it
And there's
then?
no way anyone would work together, right?
Mondo!
In other words,
So basically, you can be an accomplice if you want, but there's no gratification in it.
so then.
So you're saying nobody worked together this time either?
Hey,
Sorry, can't answer that. It would obstruct the free exchange of information between you guys. I just want to make sure you don't forget, no matter how much you might assist in a murder. Only one Blackened can graduate. An accomplice gets nothing. Okay, so maybe I'm going to change my theory a little bit. One of the two that died was the accomplice. but now they're dead because they wouldn't have benefited from it. And the person who did the killing didn't want people to know. But I still don't think it's Hiro. I also don't think it's Kyoko, because both of them are too obvious. As much as I don't trust Kyoko, I don't think it's them. But I don't know who it is. It's possible it's Celeste. It is very possible it's Celeste. So we'll see. Because I still feel like she was not where she was supposed to be before. So I got my eye on her.
So in other words...
Then we only need to figure out who that one blackened is that did the killing, right? Just like normal.
Well?
Okay. Let me just take this opportunity to clarify the whole shebang. In this class trial, what you need to determine is...
Extreme!
The one true blackened who devised the murder plot and put it into action. The true blackened. So just one person.
Well now.
That's enough for explainifying. Now it's down to the final battle between all of you and the blackened. Good luck to all of the contestants. So there can only be one blackened. An accomplice wouldn't benefit. And I can't see any way Kyoko would be connected to this case after all. You may be right. If that's true, then Kyoko, where are you?
However...
As long as she's not connected to the case, it doesn't matter. Let's get back to the investigation.
Indeed.
I have absolutely no doubt that Hiro is responsible. Yeah, I wonder, Celeste, why do you have no doubt? But for the time being, I suppose it can't hurt to pursue further information.
So,
You know, don't you think we should consider a certain someone a suspect just in case? I'm talking about the murderous fiend, Genocide Jack.
what?
Hey, good morning. Hi. What? I'm offended.
Ooh.
Yeah. When did you... I've been looking all over for you, Master. When I woke up, you were nowhere to be found. I kind of like that this chapter is causing him to lose his cool, though, because he needed that.
You SOB!
Anyway, you there, milk sack swimmer girl.
Huh?
Milk sack.
You've gotta be kidding!
Why do I gotta be a suspect?
What the heck?
Well, I mean, you are a serial killer.
What?
So, what? I'm like a special guest suspect every time? I have an alibi, you know. She's right about that. When we heard Hifumi scream, she was with me. And when the bodies disappeared, she was still lying unconscious in the equipment room. Plus, Taka's body aside, I can't imagine any way she would have been able to move Hifumi's body.
Yep.
Besides, I calculate every move I make. I'm not going to kill someone when everyone knows what I look like. They don't call me the murderous fiend for nothing.
What are you saying?
That's not the kind of thing you should be bragging about.
Let's see.
On another topic, should we post a guard by the bodies like before? We can't have them disappearing again.
So then...
Hina and I can handle that. You don't mind, do you, Hina? Sure, I'd be totally useless on the investigation anyway.
It's all clear now.
Then that's that. Let's begin. Okay, this whole thing is so strange. All but one of us has an alibi, so figuring out who did it should be obvious, right? But maybe it's just me, but I don't think it's going to be as straightforward as it seems. Monokuma file number 3 has been added. Okay. Wait a minute. How many hammers were there before? You guys remember what I said in that episode, right? You remember how I said that this room was chock full of murder weapons? We're in an art room. Somebody could have easily painted them. There are not a lot of hammers here. There are hammers of all different sizes hanging on the wall, although some are more like mallets. Mallets? Could the Justice hammers have been designed using these as models? Either way, all the hammers seem to here have obviously seen a lot of use. They're all covered in debris and chalky stone powder. Wait, for some reason, this one hammer isn't dirty at all. And it's wet. Did someone wash it recently? Spotless hammer has been added to the truth bullet section. Yeah. Alright, we're gonna want to talk to everybody too.
So,
Hey, Makoto, I've been thinking about something. It's about the repository. Huh? What is it? After Hifumi and Taka's bodies disappeared, we split up to look around, right? I was really scared, so me and Sakura stuck together.
But...
And we came right to the repository to, you know, look around. But when we got here, the repository was locked. We couldn't get inside. It was locked. I know that because I did it too. And we came here as soon as the search started, so there's no way someone could have beat us here. So if that's true, then who locked it? And why is it unlocked now? I wonder the same thing. The door was locked when the search for the bodies began, but now it's wide open. There might be some secret lurking in there, but I'll probably have to leave this area to figure out what. There are many aspects to the incident this time. Too many, to be honest. Considering that, it may be good to look back on everything that's happened.
So then...
Would you like my help? Oh, are you gonna be my senpai this time? Okay. Yeah, let's look back on things. This morning, only 4 of us met up in the dining hall. Hina, Kyoko, you, and myself. We waited for the others, but no one showed up, so we decided to go look for them. It was around 8 o'clock when we began our search. And soon after... Oh, wait, that's me. And soon after we split up, Kyoko disappeared. After that, Hina found Celeste in the rec room, on the 3rd floor, then quickly came and got you and me. According to Celeste, she was attacked by a suspicious individual and lay unconscious for about an hour. In other words, she was attacked an hour before we found her, meaning just after 7 o'clock. I'm messing up voices again. Based on the picture Celeste took, we discovered her attacker was dressed in a strange costume. It was Robo Justice. It also became clear that this Robo Justice had dragged Hifumi away. After meeting up with Toko and Byakuya, we began searching for the costumed assailant. We found an injured Hifumi in the library on the 2nd floor. We took him down to the nurse's office on the 1st floor, then resumed our search. But not long after leaving the nurse's office... What's wrong? Right. She's been the one that's been guiding us. Based on Celeste's claim, we went back to the 2nd floor where we split up again. Actually, she did that twice, didn't she? And she got injured but not killed. Why? I think it's Celeste. She's really good at lying. Not that good, but good. I think it's her. Maybe. I don't know. Or... Okay, I have a new theory. Or, because Hifumi was willing to help her in some of the previous episodes, like I remember him getting her tea and like helping her out and stuff, could she have somehow influenced him to help her out? Used him as an accomplice, and then when he became troublesome or he started questioning something, maybe she killed him too? And then she just started using like a bunch of lies to get us to go to the wrong rooms? I don't know. I still think Celeste has something to do with this. Then right after that, Celeste screamed. This time, she had apparently seen the suspect on the 3rd floor. Why isn't anyone questioning why she was up there? Hearing her screams, we quickly made our way to the 3rd floor. Celeste, what's wrong? Well, I'm not gonna... That was rather an intense scream. I saw him. Yeah, something's wrong here. I was blocking the stairs, so he headed further down the hallway. But why would he run from you? If he had a weapon, couldn't he have just hit you again? You're small and injured. And then... What was that? That came from downstairs. It must have been... Hifumi. Okay, so wait. But here's the thing. She was still up there with us, so she couldn't have been doing the killing. I'm still really confused. Unless she's... No, I still don't know. I still don't understand. Unless Hifumi was not dead and then faked his own death. I don't know. I'm so confused. My brain is going in circles. At that point, we decided to split into 2 groups. Celeste, Hina, and I went back to the nurse's office. Meanwhile, you, Byakuya, and Toko pursued the suspect on the 3rd floor. And when we got back to the nurse's office, we found Hifumi's corpse, which is also when we heard the body discovery announcement. But we only heard it once. I left Celeste and Hina alone and headed back up to the 3rd floor to tell the others. But here's the thing, if they both discovered Talca at the same time, who was Monokuma talking about? I still think that there's a reason that the body discovery thing happened at the times that it did.
However...
But at the same time, we had discovered Taka's body in the equipment room, which means Hifumi and Taka's bodies were discovered right around the same time. Because I remember hearing the body discovery announcement play right after finding Taka. See? So one of them wasn't dead. And that's when I showed up and told you and Byakuya that Hifumi had been killed, right? Oh, I'm using the wrong voices again. But to be honest, my voice is starting to fail a little bit, so the voices are probably all starting to sound the same. Then you, me, and Byakuya all headed back to the nurse's office, leaving behind Toko, who had fainted. But as soon as we left the physics lab, we ran into Celeste, who just arrived to tell us something very unusual. Hifumi's body has disappeared. Yeah, and what was she doing down there? Then we remembered we had abandoned the unconscious Toko and rushed back to the equipment room. This can't be happening. Yeah, so they're both missing. I have no idea what's happening in this case. Began our search for missing bodies, and after some time, Celeste told us she'd found the bodies. Wait, so Celeste is the one that found the bodies? She is? That's making her even more suspicious. Because somebody had to have been able to unlock the door. And there we rediscovered the two bodies that had apparently vanished. And that brings us up to now. Looking back, things have certainly been very active. If you want to look back at the case again, just let me know. I'm fine anytime. Okay, thanks. Definitely helped me figure some stuff out. Oh yeah, the roller! See, didn't I also say that this looked very handy for moving a body? Gee, I don't know, the body of somebody that might be too heavy for somebody small like Celeste to move? It's a dolly. It doesn't have a handle. I saw this in the art room before. I guess it's moved to move statues around. It's kind of awkward, but if you bend down, it's not too hard to use. Huh? But wait. Wasn't this in the equipment room when we found it? Wasn't this in the equipment room when we found Taka's body? And look at the wheel. There's a blood stain on it. So there's blood on the wheel of the dolly that was moved from the equipment room to the repository. What's the explanation for that? Gee, I don't know, Makoto. What could that explanation be? And gee, look at this! A tarp! Where were the tarps, Makoto? Taka. He'll never move again. Don't remind me. According to the Monokuma file, Taka died from a blow to the head. We found Justice Hammer 4 near his body in the equipment room. Is that what was used to kill him? And there is a tarp laid out under his body. But the killer used this to move Taka's body. Now, Taka's a lot lighter, so they could have gotten away with using a tarp even if they were a smaller person. It would have been much less possible to do that with Hifumi. Really, the only people capable of moving Hifumi without using that roller are Sakura and maybe Hiro. I can't think of anybody else that could have done it. So, I think it's Celeste. But, by the way, if you're watching this and you know the answer, please don't tell me in the comments, because I do want to figure it out myself. I'm just thinking out loud here, but that's my thought right now. Okay, is there anything else to look at? No? Oh, hey, you're here. You have anything to say? Byakuya, do you think Hiro really did it? I don't see how anyone can think otherwise. When the attacks and murders and disappearances all happened, every one of us had an alibi. And the last thing Hifumi said when he died. Yeah, he said Hiro's name.
In other words...
Then there's no room to suspect anyone else. Okay, but if he did do it, why would he hide his identity with that weird costume? Maybe he thought that no matter what happened, he'd be safe as long as his face was covered. Because he's the fool of the century, you see. I mean, he is kind of dumb. But do you really think that's enough to explain it? Not even a little bit. I feel like there's a clue hiding somewhere in there.
What?
A clue hiding in the fact that the killer used... We haven't actually seen this robot costume yet, have we? We haven't seen it. The only time we saw it is from Celeste's picture. Which, by the way, how was she able to get a picture of that and have nobody decide that maybe it was a bad idea for her to do that? Something's still up. Are we even sure that there is a picture of that? Like, could the picture have been taken at another time? But when? All right, anyway. And is that it? That's all that bothers you about the case? Well, no, there are a few other things. Like, why did the killer try to hide the bodies? They probably figured that if we couldn't find the bodies, we couldn't complete our investigation. But if that's the case, we found the bodies pretty easily, didn't we? Again, it comes back to the fact that the culprit was a moron. No. Is that really all there is to it? The other thing that bothers me is, why'd they bother killing 2 people?
What?
What? Because all the rule says is, if you can kill someone and get away with it, you graduate, right? So if you're the killer, your number 1 priority is to not get caught. But killing 2 people means more clues and more chances that you'll get found out.
I see.
Hold on. Perhaps. I see. So that's what it means. Is everything okay?
That's enough.
Don't talk to me as if we're friends. Huh? What's with the attitude? But you have my appreciation.
Goodbye.
Thanks to you, I might have some fun with this after all. So does he think that there are 2 murderers? Because if so, we only have a few people left after this chapter. His mysterious words hung in the air as he left the repository. He talked as if he'd figured something out. But if he did, would it have killed him to tell me what it was? Alright, I think I did everything I could have in this room. I doubt looking at the cameras are going to actually do anything. Yeah. Okay. Let's go look somewhere else. There's only one way in and out of this room, through that door that Hina said was locked before. There's definitely a lock on the door, but it can only be locked from inside the repository. I don't see any way to lock it from the art room. The door can only be locked from the inside of the repository, which makes me wonder. Hina and Sakura confirmed that the door was locked after we started looking for the missing bodies. And then the door is designed so that it can only be locked from inside the repository. In other words, when Hina checked it, someone had already gone in the repository and locked the door. When they were done, they unlocked it and left, which is why it's unlocked now. But Hina claims that there's no way someone could have beaten them to the repository. So that certain someone had to be in here already. Right? I'm looking at you, Hifumi. I don't know, man. Something's up. Oh, is there more to see? What am I missing? Did I look at this? What am I missing? Oh wait, I didn't look at Hifumi. Hifumi's big cold body is laying on the floor. His really big body. I mean, how on earth was the killer able to move someone so big? From the nurse's office where he was discovered to here, the repository, all the way... Oh, wait a minute. That roller wouldn't have worked because there were stairs. And all while without anyone noticing it. How the hell? It's no good. I just don't get it. I can think about it later. For now, I have to finish investigating Hifumi himself. If I remember correctly, Hifumi's fatal injury was also a blow to the head. Probably from Justice Hammer 3, which was laying on the floor in the nurse's office. Huh? Wait. Something's off about his body. Why am I getting this feeling? Something's different. Something about Hifumi's body in the nurse's office versus his body right now. That's it. His glasses. When his body was in the nurse's office, his glasses were covered with blood. But now they're completely clean. Does that mean someone wiped his glasses off? But who would do that? And why? I don't think he had died initially. Also, look at his mouth. In that first picture, it's open and very, very wide. I don't know that that's possible for somebody that's dead to have a mouth open that wide. Because your muscles relax, right? It would have been way too early for like rigor mortis or anything to set in. Look at how slack his mouth is in the second picture. I don't know if that's going to become a thing, but I'm just saying. There's got to be a clue around here somewhere. Maybe I should check somewhere else. There are some places I already know about. First, the nurse's office, where Hifumi was found, and then the equipment room, where Taka was found. Okay, so now I can leave. Yeah, it would have been impossible to move Hifumi regardless because there are too many steps. I still don't know what these are for. All right. Let's go to the physics room. Which I think is back here. Yeah, I don't see anything else obvious here. I have a feeling I need to be in the equipment room right now. Wait a minute. The wheels are here. So why did they move Taka's body with the wheels? Oh, but wait, that would make a lot more sense. Because Taka's on the same floor. The wheels would work on this floor. But to get Hifumi from 2 other floors with stairs? Hey, what's up? I was sleeping right here when the killer carried the body away. I'm super pissed I missed such an ultimately rare event. Huh? This is Tarp. I feel like I've seen it somewhere before. And just recently, too. Yeah. Imagine that. Justice Hammer 4, the weapon that was used to kill Taka. Is it though? Why is there no blood on it? The body was moved, but the murder weapon was just left here. And there was that clean hammer in the art room. Come on, Makoto, this weapon is clean. Are you seriously not gonna notice this? There's some kind of tire marking going through the pool of blood in the middle of the room. That reminds me about the dolly in the repository. There was blood on its tire. Could that have come from here? Which could mean that Taka's body was removed from the equipment room to the repository using the dolly. Both rooms are on the 3rd floor, so that should have definitely been possible. Okay. But even if the dolly was used to move Taka's body, what about Hifumi? Hifumi's body was in the nurse's office on the 1st floor. Even with the dolly, there's no way to get it up to the 3rd floor. That's still a total mystery. What am I missing here? I don't think there's anything Nope, just the camera. Seriously, though? There is no blood on this! Why is nobody noticing this? Alright. I think I did everything here. I think I need to go to the nurse's office now. So let me use the map. Oh, wait. Nurse's office. Nurse's office. Is that it? Yeah. And look who's there. I don't know. Something's fishy. This blood splatter is weird too. I'm also noticing that this hammer doesn't have any blood on it. Please tell me Makoto is going to realize this. What are you investigating, Celeste? I'm not investigating anything, precisely speaking. I am simply going around seeing if Hiro might be hiding somewhere. What about you? Oh, you know, I'm just checking this and that. The main thing on my mind is how someone could have moved Hifumi's body.
Let's see.
How Hifumi was moved, eh? When it appeared, you were supposed to be in the when it disappeared, you were supposed to be in the nurse's office, right?
Yes, indeed.
Oh, yeah. So she goes to the bathroom. But is it possible that Celeste left her in the bathroom for a few minutes? That's possible. Correct. Hina was not feeling well, so I stayed behind to look after her. But she seemed to be getting worse, so I took her to the bathroom. And when you got back, the body was gone? Or she knew that Hifumi wasn't dead and took Hina to the bathroom so that Hifumi can make his way upstairs? Like, was he not actually hurt at this point in time? We could not have been gone for more than a minute or two, though. Yeah, Hina said the same thing. So then the killer was able to get in and move Hifumi's body in that short amount of time?
Indeed.
It would seem so. To carry off someone as big as Hifumi in only a couple of minutes is... I can't think of anything less than impossible. Celeste's account has been added. Okay. Now I can still inspect that garbage can. Why? Really? Yeah, there it is. It's too small to be a handkerchief. Oh, the glasses cleaning cloth. And it's got some kind of cartoon character on it. Ah, but it's also covered in blood.
Oh.
Ah, did you find something? Yeah, there was a cleaning cloth in the trash can.
Huh?
A cleaning cloth? And it's all bloody. Whoever this belonged to must have used it to wipe up some blood. But who would need to do something like that? I haven't the slightest idea. Yeah, me neither, but I think it might be important. Well, that's why I think Hifumi wasn't actually dead when we thought he was dead, because you people don't check pulses! After everything I've been through, maybe... Oh. There's a bunch of blood packets in here. Uh-huh. Are there now? Wait, no! Makoto! Makoto, please! That's important, man. Because I don't think Hifumi was hurt at all here. He was just playing dead. Justice Hammer 3, the one that was used to kill Hifumi. Someone moved the body but left the weapon behind. You're still not noticing that there's no blood on them. I can't with you, Makoto. I cannot. What am I missing here? Because he's not noticing the blood splatter either. Like, are you seriously not gonna notice that? Okay. Did I get everything here that I needed to? Maybe I need to talk to Celeste again? When it disappeared, you were supposed to... Wait.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, we already got that.
Indeed.
What am I missing? Camera? Hammer. I don't know what I'm missing. Makoto, you're killing me, man. Okay, so that's all I can look at right now. Oh, so this is where you were. I've been looking for you. You have? I wanted to thank you for what you did. Not that you meant to, but you ended up making this little game of ours very interesting indeed. You should go to Hero's room. Oh, and let me give you this. Meet in the dining hall. This is the note that Hero wrote to get us all to meet up, right? You remember well. Well, the penmanship was pretty remarkable, so it left an impression.
It's all clear now.
Anyway, this makes it clear, right? This is a trap. What is? Things grow ever more exciting. What are you talking about? I've already repaid my debt. I don't know you any more explanation.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Huh? Yasuhiro's message has been added. So he said to go to Hero's room, right? But what's waiting for me there? Is there another body? Because, I mean... Alright. Oh, wait. What did I just do? I hit the wrong thing. Hang on. Okay, I haven't saved in a while. I'm gonna do that real quick. And then I know I have so many saves. I know. I know. I did actually save that though, right? Because sometimes I worry. Yes, but I'm gonna save again. Just in case. Okay. I'm scared. What the hell's in here now? The door is unlocked? If he's dead, then I have no idea what's happening right now. Byakuya did say to go look. It might not be a great idea, but I'm gonna take the plunge. This is Hiro's room. There's all kinds of weird stuff. Where'd he even get it all from? More importantly, he still hasn't turned up, which means he really can't complain if I don't get his permission to search his room, right? Where did he get all this stuff from? What's over there? Oh, was it just the door? What was... I thought I saw something to the side here. No? Okay. Boxes. I think there's something in the cardboard box. It's blueprints for something. And some things made out of, it looks like cardboard, plastic, and plaster. Is this Robo Justice? And in Hiro's room. No, no, no. This was planted. These blueprints. Look at that. Look at that handwriting. Look at that handwriting. Something about them bothers me. It was planted, and Byakuya knows. Byakuya has figured this out, at least. It's a normal bed, pretty much like the one in my room. Surveillance camera. I looked at all those. What else? Just the bathroom? Oh, and, well, the TV screen, but I'm not sure how important that is. It's one of the monitors. Okay, I wonder what all this other stuff means. I soundlessly checked the bathroom. There's nothing in here. It's pretty grungy, though. How does the bathroom even get this dirty? Leave the area? Yeah, I think we're done here. Ah, Makoto, big news! Big news! What's wrong? We found Kyoko. Huh? Is she okay? Where is she? Wait, I wasn't done. There's more big news.
Just a second.
Robo Justice showed up too. Robo Justice? It's Hiro wearing the costume.
Okay.
Anyway, as soon as you can, head to the pool on the second floor. To think that Hiro and Kyoko would turn up at the same time. Anyway, I have to head to the pool. I ran off to the second floor as fast as I could. Here we go with the more running. How many calories did we burn today? Well, this is interesting. Kyoko and...
I mean...
Phew. Man, have I had the worst day. Hiro? It's not him. Apparently, that ridiculous object is Hiro. I'd ask Kyoko for details if I were you. I am positive that this is suspicious... I am positive that is the suspicious individual that attacked me. Says you. What's wrong with your face right now? Are you a little nervous, Celeste? Gee, I wonder why. I'm gonna talk to Hina first. Robo Justice finally made his appearance, huh? I guess Kyoko's the one that found him. I already talked to him, right? Hiro?
Huh? Oh, hey, Makoto.
Yeah, duh. Who else would it be? That's a good question. Huh? What? Why do I look like this? Did someone come along and remodel me while I was sleeping? Was it the Illuminati? What? How deeply do you sleep? I found Hiro. You think? He was jammed into the pool locker room. It looked like he was fast asleep, so I kicked him and he woke up.
Don't be mean.
I still can't believe you kicked me. You could have been a little more gentle about it, like, I don't know, caress my face or something. What? That's creepy. Anyway, Kyoko, where have you been all this time? You just disappeared all of a sudden without a trace.
Wow.
There was something I had to check up on. What do you mean? Never mind. I can't never mind.
It's nothing.
Never mind.
Hey,
More importantly, she says that, but does she have any idea? Does she know does she know people, wait, what? Blah, blah. Does she know people might think she's spying for the mastermind? First of all, Hero, you need to explain to us why you're dressed like that.
I mean...
Well, I have no idea. 1 second I was asleep, don't even know how that happened, then I woke up and here I was. I don't care. Do something about that costume. It pains me just to look at you. Oh, well,
Let me out of here!
I don't know what's up with this thing, but I can't actually get it off. A little help. Why would you make something that you can't take off all by yourself?
Got it all wrong!
I didn't make this stupid friggin' thing.
it would seem...
There's a clasp on the back that's keeping you from getting it off. Gee, that's a little strange. How would he have put that on by himself with his big cardboard hands? It looks pretty sturdy. I don't think you can get it off on your own. We don't really have a choice. Let's help him. It took everyone's help, but slowly we were able to get Hero out of the suit. It took a few minutes, but eventually we got all the pieces off. Woof, free at last. Isn't it kind of weird how perfectly the suit fits Hero?
So then...
More to the point, nobody but Hero would be able to wear that costume. So somebody had planned to frame Hero all along. Wait, what? Hold on a sec.
Honestly...
Don't bother trying to act innocent. The blueprints were in your room as well.
Is that okay?
How did you know about those? Celeste, how did you know about that? Because Byakuya only told me. You just overplayed your hand, Miss Gambler, girl, lady. You just overplayed your hand. It's you! In other words, it is obvious to everyone that you made this costume. That's true. I saw the blueprints myself. Yeah, me too.
Could it be...
And it's obvious the one who put this costume on and went around attacking everyone
That's terrible!
was Hero. Shall we tie him up and gag him?
Just the worst.
Good idea. We wouldn't want him killing anyone else. Tie me up? Hold on, guys. I think that's going a little far.
That's right.
He may be a suspect, but he deserves a fair treatment. Yeah, I mean, attacking blueprints. I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
What the heck?
You can't talk your way out of this. It's been decided. You killed them.
Please.
What? Killed who? I have no idea what you're talking about. There must be a fake Hero running around.
What are you saying?
You're the only one who could wear the costume. Who else could possibly be the costumed attacker?
What the heck?
How do you know I'm the only one? Maybe you should try it on for yourself before you convict me.
Okay.
Fine, if you're going to be a jerk about it, I will. Without missing a beat, Hina... Is that supposed to be beat instead of bit? But anyway, Hina started putting on the costume of Robo Justice.
Huh. See? Look. See how loose it is? I mean, come on. I'm blind as a bat in here. Can't see my feet at all. I'm surprised you got anywhere in this thing.
I'm telling you, it wasn't me!
And not to mention, you totally can't bend at the waist. Seems like a pretty obvious oversight.
Gee. Interesting. He can't bend. So how the heck did he bend down to pick up 2 dead bodies?
That's not a very nice thing to say. I mean, it's not like I made it. I just got caught up in the moment.
Huh?
Well, either way, now we know for sure, right? I mean, it seems pretty clear that nobody but Hero could have fit into this dumb costume.
In a huff, Hina took the suit back off again.
Ah.
Well, now you're all out of excuses. No, see, it's because you're a girl. If it was another guy, then... Makoto, go ahead. Okay. Against my will, I picked up the pieces off the floor and tried putting them on. It's no good. The arms are too long. There's no way I can wear this.
Just a second.
See, I told you it was impossible. You're absolutely right. It seems this costume was made to fit Hero's body exactly, which is a little creepy, Celeste. You went through a lot of trouble for this. Then there's another costume. They must have one that looks exactly the same, but it fits them.
Honestly.
If you insist on this line of defense, then show us some evidence.
What the heck?
Evidence? You claim there's another suit, yes? Then you must find it and show it to us. What the heck?
Just the worst.
Who cares? Hero's the only one without an alibi during this whole thing anyway.
That's terrible.
Which is how we know it was him. No, he's not! Celeste has no alibi. I mean, is that really true? I have no idea what's been happening. Could someone, like, tell me? Robo Justice costume has been added. Okay. Am I talking to him again?
What the heck?
If you don't tell me what's going on, how am I supposed to understand? I think I figured out that someone's been killed, right? Hey, Makoto, who was it? Well, 2 people were killed. Taka and Hifumi. What? 2 people?
Just the worst.
What are you freaking out about? You did it!
Please.
I did not!
Huh?
Wait, hold on. If those 2 are the ones that were killed,
How about that?
that's it. I know who did it.
So then,
You may as well tell us then. Taka and Hifumi were fighting over Alter Ego, right?
I'm at least 30%
Which
right.
means Alter Ego and or Chihiro must have done it. Chihiro's dead.
correct.
I see. That's unfortunate.
Please.
Unfortunate?
What the heck?
Stop trying to trick us. Just admit you did it, okay? I'm telling you, you all got it wrong.
Oh, so
I know.
then.
That note. Note? Last night, someone slipped a weird note under my door. And here's what it said. I found a hole. Maybe we can use it to escape. Monokuma can't find out. So don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the rec room at 1 a.m. The last thing I remember is going to the rec room. Then for some reason, I fell asleep.
Hey.
The real killer probably drugged me or something.
Just the worst.
Not a chance.
So,
No, hold on. He could be onto something. The nurse's office did have chemicals that could do that. Really? I told you, someone's trying to set me up. A secret passage, a chance to escape. Someone wrote all that to trick me. Even if that's true, you must be one dumb fish to bite every piece of bait that floats in front of you. Well, after being trapped here for so long, even you, if you know it's a lie, you gotta check, right? They preyed on my desire to get out of here. They deceived me. I still don't buy it.
Don't be mean.
You should buy it.
Just a second.
Okay, then show us that note. With pleasure. I have it right here in my, pocket.
No
Looks
way.
like I lost it. Of course you did. Yeah, sure.
Please.
Please, you gotta believe me. I wouldn't hurt a fly. As I said before, if you want us to believe you, you must produce evidence. Can you show us the note? Gee, Celeste. You know he doesn't have it. I have no particular issue with what you claim. Sure. But if you want us to believe you, give us a reason. What the heck? For serious? Yashihiro's account. Okay. Now then, shall we resume our investigation? There's no time to waste before the class trial begins. Why do we need to keep investigating? We already know who did it.
What the heck?
Why? Why did you kill them? Tell us, Hiro. It's a lie, like I said.
Just the worst.
Was it really going to get the money to... Wait, was it really to get the money Monokuma offered us? That must be it. You must be totally broken, that's why. Wait, that's a false accusation. Someone help me.
What are you saying?
Just be thankful we haven't bound and gagged you. If you have time to yell and carry on, you have time to search your evidence, right?
What?
You're right. I need to look for the second suit and that note. There is no second suit. Feet don't fail me now. Or maybe there is. I guess I better go back to guard duty. I was gonna ask Toko or Genocide Jack to switch with me. But if she and Sakura got into a fight, we'd have a catastrophe on our hands. Well, bye. One by one, everyone peeled away.
Makoto,
Makoto, do you have a second? Huh? I want you to help me with the investigation.
it would seem...
It looks like I got a late start on this one, so I need to make up some ground. Sure, I don't mind helping you, but can you promise me something? Later, when we have time, will you tell me why you disappeared?
Why is that?
No. To reject me so simply.
Anyway,
I need your help. You don't mind, do you? Okay.
shall we go?
Now then, shall we go?
Hey,
So Makoto, first I'd like to examine the corpses. Examine the corpses. I can't believe I'm hearing that from a girl the same age as me.
correct.
Dead bodies don't lie, you know. They tell the truth far more easily than the living.
Hey,
Wouldn't you agree? How am I supposed to answer?
anyway,
We have to hurry before the class trial begins again. Yeah, you're right. Okay then, show me where the bodies are. They're in the repository. Then I guess we should head that way for now. Okay, so we have to go back to the repository. Yeah, I guess we'll finish up the investigation and then end the episode. That should be fine. It's a little over, but it's okay. Ooh, what am I doing? Repository. Which floor? This floor. Okay. All right. To the repository. I don't know how much more is going to be left, but I feel like the investigation's got to be almost over. So it is a little bit of a longer episode, but it's okay. All right. Repository is over this way. Okay. Hifumi and Taka. For a moment, Kyoko seemed to go rigid, but only for a moment.
So then...
Well then, let's get started. She crouched down next to Taka and without hesitation began poking and prodding.
I knew it.
The Monokuma file was right. They were killed using similar weapons. Her movements were so smooth. She was so calm. Seeing how comfortable she was actually made me feel a little more comfortable.
I see.
Makoto, I found something. You did?
Hey.
You remember the wristwatch Taka always wore on his left hand? He did?
Whew.
Are you so oblivious to the people around you? Do you dislike other people that much? No, that's not it. Anyway, you said he had a watch?
So then...
Take a look. It's broken. You can see the hands aren't moving, right? It's most... Oh, what time does it say? 7? Right? Wait, it's a little after 7. It's a little after 7. Okay, that's probably significant. When he had his encounter with his assailant. And if you notice, the hands are frozen at just past... Oh, 6? Oh, that's... Durr. I was looking at it from the wrong angle. It's just past 6 o'clock. So that would mean the watch was broken sometime just after 6.
That's right.
But last night, Taka's watch definitely wasn't broken. Hey, you. How long are you going to keep us waiting? Oh, that's right, because he was staring at the watch. Yeah.
In other words...
So if it worked at 10 last night, it couldn't have been broken at 6 p.m. Meaning it happened at 6 this morning. Which means that Celeste no longer has an alibi.
However...
And that's not all. Look at Taka's left hand. He appears to be gripping something. You're right, there's something white in there.
Makoto.
Can you try and pry it out? Me?
Because...
Rigor mortis has already set in. Boys are better suited for this kind of manual labor, right? Okay. As much as I didn't want to, I grasped Taka's cold hand. It was enough to cause my heart to stop beating. After some effort, I was finally able to free the object from the tightly clenched fist. A piece of paper.
Hey.
Was that all he had in his hand? Yeah, that's it. A little scrap of paper doesn't seem like much of a clue, does it?
Is that right?
I wonder about that. Kyoko then turned Hifumi's body.
So then...
Turn 2. Let's check Hifumi's body now. Perhaps he left us a few clues of his own. Kiyotaka's scrap of paper. Okay. The biggest problem I have right now is how the killer was able to move Hifumi's massive corpse from the nurse's office where he was discovered to here, the repository, all the way from the first floor to the third, and all without anyone noticing it. I just can't see how that's possible. Further, it seems that Hifumi died from a blow to the head. He was most likely killed using Justice Hammer 3, which we found in the nurse's office, but... When we found his body in the nurse's office, his glasses were covered in blood. And now they're spotless. Does that mean someone wiped his glasses clean? But who would do that, and why? Alright. So did you find anything?
Indeed.
Oh, that was me. I did. More than I expected, to be honest. Look at this. A wad of paper?
That's right.
Hifumi had it hidden on him. Hidden?
Indeed.
He stuffed it in his pants, so I can only assume he'd hidden it on purpose, you see. In his pants? Wait, so you...
Why is that?
It was just his pants, not like his socks or something. I don't know what that means.
Hey.
Anyway, let's take a look at the paper. Go ahead, Makoto. Open it up. How much do you want to bet it's the letter to Hiro? Or I'll never forgive you for this. Yep. A note. Whose handwriting? Does that look the same as the one from before? I found a hole. Maybe we can use it to escape. Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone for now. Let's meet in the equipment room at 6 a.m.
So...
That sounds very familiar. That's it. It's the same thing Hiro said. Then he was telling the truth.
However...
Although it's not exactly the same, is it? Yeah, he had a different time. Weird note. Found a hole... 1 a.m. The time is different. Hiro told us that his note said 1 a.m. But this note has 6 a.m.
Is that right?
Hold on. Just because here Fumi had the note doesn't mean it was meant for him. Huh?
So...
Part of it has been torn off, right? I think there's likely some meaning there. There's some meaning to part of it being ripped? Could you explain it a little more? Think carefully.
Hey.
Why would he have been clutching that scrap of paper so tightly? I have no idea.
So then...
What if it wasn't just a scrap of paper when he was holding it? What if it was something more important? And how would something important like that become a scrap of paper? That's what you need to answer. Who? What?
Hey.
And while we're at it, I should tell you one other thing. The 2 victims this time definitely had their e-handbooks on them, so the handbooks had nothing to do with how the murders were carried out. Not that there was any reason to think they were connected to the killings in the first place. So you're saying I don't have to think about the handbooks this time, right?
Is that right?
If you didn't have to think about them at all, I wouldn't have gone out of my way to mention it. All I said was that they weren't used to help carry out the murders. There may come a point, however, where the handbook may play a role. The handbook? I don't think I understand. I don't either. But if Kyoko thinks it's important, I better keep it in mind. Why? Alright, I think we finished the investigation. I'm a little bit confused, but I still suspect Celeste.
Are you pumped? It's time for the class trial to begin! Like the bright burst of fireworks, like the flash of a soul clashing with life and death. And so, with no further ado, everyone please meet at the usual spot. Make your way to the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon!
Okay.
It would seem...
It's unfortunate, but I suppose this is where our investigation comes to an end. You'll have to figure out the rest for yourself and come to the proper conclusion. Yeah, you're right.
Shall we go?
Well, we'd better get going. Okay. All right. All right, guys. I'm going to end here. I know I asked a lot of questions. All of them were rhetorical. So please no answering any questions in the comments. Please don't tell me anything about who did it. I will start the trial in the next episode, which will be next week on Sunday. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, please be sure to leave me a like and subscribe if you have not. You can also click the bell to know when my videos go live, and you can follow me on Twitter, and you can join my Discord to also know when my videos go live. I like to post lots of channel updates there. Even if it's not videos going live, we also talk about all sorts of stuff in the Discord as well. So it's a fun place to hang out. And yeah, hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you next time, and hopefully we can figure this out. Bye!